Alright, so we're back here with the S92, and I am just going to start off with making the doors functional. Alright, so here is the progress from the end of the day today. Not as much done functional-wise, but I made it look a little prettier. Obviously a ton more details to go. This is just the bare minimum kind of right now to make it look a little bit better. We do have doors now. I only have the one door over there now, so I've brought in a couple more things like how it actually is. So we've just got the one door here, and then it's going to slide into XML because it does actually kind of slot into here a little bit. So I just figured, hey, that's what's on the actual thing, and it doesn't look bad. So I'm just going to go with how it actually is. A little bit of the interior laid out. We've got the actual thing only has 2 crew members in the back. So we have the main medic here, and then we have the winch operator here. So we have the operation for that, and then I'm going to put other things because the person over here actually works the radio and things like that while they are flying and not doing a rescue, or at least not on the scene yet. I have a little bed here that I'm going to have lots of seating. I need to finish moving all this, but more seating back here and some more equipment. And then I'm going to do some probably tracks or something so that we can actually have another bed in here that can slide in and out, because that might be kind of neat. We can come up front. I've got the layout for some screens and things like that. I want to put a big screen up here, and I'll put maps and different things you can flip through for all of that. But here's my main screen that I want. So I just laid it out real quick so I can remember what I want. Yeah. I did get it working with the fans. We've also increased the fuel tank capacity. So with the fans, I can get up to, I think, like 70-kilometer range now if I'm in the fast mode, and 35 maybe kilometers if I'm not. So not too bad. Still not a lot, but enough for little rescues and things like that. And you do actually want to watch your fuel and stuff on the actual thing. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get started up. So right now for the fans, all I have set up is basically a button, so it flips onto the fans, because you have to flip all the PIDs and stuff over to another system while you're flying for it to actually work and stabilize. So it's not quite all done yet, obviously. And then I still spin a little bit whenever I'm on the ground, so I got to figure that out still. And then I want to get landing gear and such done as well, because that might be good. that'll move my fuel tank, because I've moved my fuel tank all the way up to the very front as well. So it's quite a lot bigger. Let me get that all the way down. That was for testing. Yeah, so we don't move as much. And then once we stop, I have full control. We can go all the way up. It oscillates a little bit with pitch right now, so I have to retune that because I keep moving the center of gravity and everything keeps shifting, which kind of messes me up a lot. But I think it's looking good. I like it with all the details. That looks good. I think I'm just probably going to do gear next. I need to detail on the bottom. I really want to figure out getting a camera in there, a big camera, but it just hasn't looked good however I do it so far. We still stay perfectly still whenever we're up, which is good, so nothing's changed like that. And then I did increase how far forward it can tilt, so we can get up to, I think it's like 50... I think it's 50 meters a second. Yeah, it seems right. And then we yaw over a lot, so I have to fix that as well. I'm not quite sure when it started doing that, but we still have all of our same controls. They all work really well. I clamped everything a little bit more and changed their sensitivity, so all of my up, down, and everything works a lot better. And then if we flip it over, we go into our high speed mode, and that gets us up to like 100 meters a second, so just about 200 knots. I think, yeah, it gets up to 90, so it gets us up to like 100 and, I don't know, 100 and a bit, 160 I think is what it was. And then we still have full control. We can go up and down, we can turn and all that fun stuff. So none of our controls have changed, just a little bit less sensitive, obviously because we're moving a lot quicker. And then I want to figure out the autopilot as well. And then I'll start getting some dials and everything like that sorted out and in. I want to up the grip as well on the wheels, and hope that might help me not spin as much. Yeah, I want to get the interior started as well. That'll be good. Just a little bit more progress. Visual progress, which is my favorite kind. But yeah, it's operating pretty well so far. Autopilot will be a little bit more frustrating, I think. Last helicopter autopilot I did, I spent way too long on and never got it figured out all the way. But I'll probably just steal the one out of the 7.6, minus the whole flight plan, because I don't want to put our whole flight plan in here, because that is a pain. But yeah, so it operates pretty nicely. I'm happy with it. I'm not going to do different throttle settings or anything like that, just engine mode, so you're going to have idle, flight, and then high speed. But yeah, and then it still spins a lot whenever you cut it all, which is a little bit frustrating, but I'll figure that out. That's what I'm hoping I can fix with the grip, but we'll see. Anyways, not a ton of progress, just from the perspective of making it work any better, but a lot of visual progress, which is good. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get more. Things are going to slow down a little bit just with the holidays, but yeah, hopefully I can finish this thing up soon. It's only been like 3 days, but it's coming along. It's coming along slowly. I want to get that interior. That'll be good to get done. And at least remove some of these microcontrollers and finish a roof and just get the bare minimums figured out. I did move some of the piping back here, so that's good. The door still works. There we go. I need to figure out controls and things for all of that. That's easy though, just where I'm going to put things mainly. It would be good to get this all opened so I can actually start building it how I want. And then I think I'm actually going to do emergency exits as well so that they can actually pop out. We'll see how that goes though. I would like to. That would be cool. And then I want to do a bunch of details on the nose as well. So that'll be a lot more XML that I'm not really excited to do. Just not as fun of work and not fun for videoing, which is why I haven't videoed all the detailing and things like that. Because there's a lot of just kind of waiting for the thing to load and then importing it into Stormworks and all of that fun stuff. But we'll leave it there. A little bit of progress. Hopefully it will be more in the future videos.